All right, shalom, we're back. Yeah, your phone ran out of juice. This not juice, but storage. So yeah, that little Edomite fucking bitch, that old dusty ass Edomite. Oh, where's the love? The Most High ain't about love. All right, the Most High. All right, we'll go into it, bro. Shit, man, you heathen, you don't understand. You heathen don't understand. You don't know what you're dealing with. All right, you really would have been better off just not even coming down to West Africa and taking the Israelites from that land. All right, but you had to because the Most High sanctioned you to do so. And look at that, death, right before my eyes while I'm camping. It's good to see. I want to see more. I want more blood. I want to see more. I want to see more destruction and death and mayhem come to this country. All right, because this country is deserving of it. Okay? Man of war. All right, this is the book of Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Most High is a man of war. All right, the Most High is his name. We're not going to tell the name to these heathens because they are undeserving of it. All right, but if the Israelite on some sincere, energy comes up, I will gladly tell him the name. All right, I will gladly explain to him that he is an Israelite and that he needs to repent and follow the true law, statutes, and commandments of the Holy Scriptures. All right, that he needs to change his life and repent from his ways and from his lies and abominations that he has committed in his society. All right, whatever they may be. All right. But once again, the Most High is a man of war. All right, another scripture. Shit, man. Why the hell about Shimi Awashai? Because that Edomite coming up helped me get into more scriptures. I don't know why it's not coming up. Not come to send peace. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. All right, you see Hawashai speaking. All right, so-called Jesus. Okay, when you break it down, get that fake Yiddish name, would you really break it down to the pure Hebrew, it comes out to be Hawashai. Okay? Matthew chapter 10, verse 34, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Okay? What is that sword? Nuclear hellfire, nuclear missiles, all right, laser beams, burning and fuel of fire, as we'll go into as well. All right? That fucking Edomite bitch would just be a fuck off. She just fucking kept walking, man. But they always gotta do that. They always gotta feel, it's about love. It's about love. Where was the love during fucking slavery, huh? Where was the love back then? When all you heathens put my people into slavery. Or when you cutting the babies out of my woman's stomach. Alright? Where was the love back then? Where's the love now when you feed our people poison? Huh? Huh? Ain't no love. Come the fuck on, man. Everyone gets their judgment, but Esau, Edom don't want nothing to happen to him. That is some fucking bullshit, man. That's why you Edomites are gonna get the worst judgment. Okay? But you'll get that as well. I'm burning today. Fucking annoyed now, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 5. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. Back in the ancient war, that's how battles were fought. All right, you had a gated city. All right, you can read about that all in the book of Judges, the book of Joshua, Deuteronomy. All right, the battles were fought with a fenced-in, gated-in city. All right, and then the enemy would come in, siege the city, use it with a siege tower or some sort of ladder, climb over, and then they would battle. All right, battles in the ancient world were very bloody. All right, but how is the battle, World War III, aka the Battle of Armageddon, gonna be? All right. Verse 5. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay? Burning with fuel and fuel of fire. What is that going into? Nuclear fire. Alright? And there's nuclear bombs. Okay? They burn, man. They're extremely hot. Alright? As I brought out in that video, well, I haven't brought it out yet, but some of those nuclear bombs, the heat is almost as hot as the sun. You know? Nearly as hot as the sun. It will vaporize everything in existence. Okay, everything in existence over here, okay, as well as other places across the globe. All right, but America's gonna get that top level judgment, okay, according to prophecy. You know, the 10 horns shall hate her and burn her with fire. All right, NATO and the EU are gonna betray America. Now, as we brought up with the AUKUS agreement, the Australia, UK, and US security pact. All right, that's biblical prophecy. France is fucking mad. You know why France is mad? Because they were supposed to make a deal with Australia to give them nuclear weapons, not nuclear weapons, but various missiles. And the U.S. jumped in and pretty much took it away and cut France out the equation entirely. Now France is pissed off. All right, and France was so pissed that they cut themselves out of a commemoration that they were supposed to do with the U.S. You know, France was supposed to, you know, I'll bring out the scripture. I'm already going into too much. This book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which shall sauce, all right, going into NATO and the EU, all right, the 10 horns which are upon the beast, okay, which shall sauce upon the beast. These shall hate the whore. That whore talking about America. America is the whore that sitteth upon the many waters. Waters representing people, by the way. All right. I believe. That's an easy way you could prove that. Out of the waters of Judah. All right, because Judah is the head tribe. Okay. Waters is just a representation of people. Okay. This is the book of Revelation, the 17th verse 16, and the 10 horns, NATO and the EU, which thou sawest upon the beast. These shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked. Alright, make her desolate and naked, meaning taking her from her rulership, from her power. Alright? And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Meaning to absolutely destroy her. Alright, when you go into Ezekiel Chapter 37, which I like to bring out, alright, flesh represents your customs as a people. Alright, the American people are going to be burned with fire. Alright, by NATO and the EU, by Russia, which you can go into, we'll go into that as well. I got other precepts on that. But the American people are going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. All right, they're going to be burned alive and destroyed. Okay? But as I brought out with the AUKUS agreement, France is pissed off at the U.S. for pretty much undercutting them and moving in on their deal and then cutting their asses out of it. All right? I mean, you heathens learn time and time again, man. You trust this fucking country, and what they do, they fuck you over, man. Alright? This country, all they fucking do is fuck you over. Alright? They deceive you, they lie to you. Alright? I mean, look here, Jake is over here with the little Edomite, man. I think he's a homosexual. Alright? They got deceived. Okay, they wandered after that beast. We already went into, Revelation the 14, verse 9 and 10. Anyone that's caught following the image of the beast and taking that mark, which these homosexuals are gonna do, okay? They're gonna burn, man. Especially those of our people. Fucking Jake. Here we got the law, statutes, and commandments. We're telling you about it. You're doing the exact fucking opposite. Alright? We tell you the wages. Alright, we know wages of sin and death. Alright, we tell you what's gonna happen to you. If you do that dumb shit, you can do it any fucking way, man. But yeah, everything that's going on, it's all Bible prophecy. You heathens may not want to accept it. You may say, "Oh, I don't agree." "Oh, you're crazy, man. You're crazy." "Oh, where's the love? Where's the love?" There's no fucking love, man. All right? There's no fucking love. There's justice. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 3. Like so start at verse 1. And the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, talking about Russia, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against them. Which I believe Tubal is going into that entire, far Eastern European region. Alright? Edomites rule those areas now. Verse 3, and say, thus saith the Most High, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all my army and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckets, bucklers, and shields, all of them handling swords. Alright, the Most High is going to bring you Russian Edomites back into that warlike mentality, as he has done. Alright, you got the Russians building military bases out in Antarctica. The reasons why they're doing that is because they go by Antarctica, they can get an easy way, to attack the U.S., attack various countries. It's for strategic importance. All right, these Russians are making threats. They're out here on the world stage, being a real big threat to these Edomites. Well, they're all Edomites. To these American Edomites. All right, they're making them shit in their fucking pants, man. That's why they had to make these AUKUS agreements. Why the U.S. had to create NATO and the EU to counter Russia. Russia's the biggest threat to them. Because Russia don't got as much nuclear weapons, but Russia has a good amount. And Russia has a good nuclear weapons program. As I brought out, as you will see in that video when I'm done editing it, Russia has Rosatom and various Russian industries that helps Russia create their nuclear missiles. All right, and the U.S. has the National Nuclear Security Administration. All right, people don't even know about that. Well, these people certainly don't. We in the truth, we know. Alright? Going back into it. Alright, so the Most High is going to put hooks, alright, in the mouth of Russia and use him to go and perform his will. Alright, that's why when we go into it, alright, man's goings. Yeah, I was going with it, into it with the brother. Let me see your goings. It's in Proverbs. We'll go ahead and get it. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24. Alright, man's goings are of the Most High. How can a man then understand his own way? Alright, man's goings are of the Most High. How can a man understand his own way? Alright, these Edomites may think that they're in control of their nuclear weapons program. Oh, I have Euratom, I have CERN, all right, the Center for Nuclear, the European Center for Nuclear Research. These Edomites, these other nations, these Moabites, other peoples, they may think that they're in control of their own destiny. But no, the Most High is in control of all things. And whether you Edomites want to or not, you're gonna press that fucking button. You're gonna nuke each other. You have to. It's a word called mutually assured destruction. Both of you will destroy each other and destroy yourselves. Alright? Alright, so this is the book of Matthew, chapter 12. And we'll just go straight to the point because, brothers, everyone should know this one already. I'd like to start at verse 25. Yahushua is rebuking some wicked Pharisees. Not all Pharisees were wicked. Paul himself studied under Pharisees. I believe Paul studied under Gamaliel. Right? Not all Pharisees were wicked. All right. Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahushua, which will say Christ, because we don't really want to put our pearls before swine. I'd rather utter the names, all right, to someone who's sincere in the presence of Israelites, not among these other nations. All right. And Christ knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. All right. And these Edomites are divided against themselves. All right, you got two different parties. All right, which that ties back to Revelation. This book of Revelation, the 13, verse 11, is starting to become a revelation day. I just really like the book of Revelation. What can I say? Well, we'll mix it up. We'll get something out of Esdras too. I don't know about this. We'll hit Esdras chapter 15. We'll just go and hit a little bit of that, every man against his brother. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11. Now I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. All right, that America, our American Empire, the Neo-Greco-Roman Empire, America, all right, NATO and the EU, all these nations that are confederate with this American beast system, all right. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he held two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. All right, those two horns represent Democrat and Republican parties. All right, he spake as a lamb. All right, meaning that these Americans, these fucking Edomites, they come up to you with smooth words. These gringos come up to you with these smooth words. That's what we'll call them from now on. These fucking gringos will come to you with these smooth words, these nice, smooth fucking things. All right, but what they really have is vengeance in their heart. All right, which we'll go into that too. This book of Psalm, chapter 55. Book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. Okay, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. All right, how are these Edomites' words of their mouth smoother than butter? They come to you, hey, yeah, we're really sorry for slavery, man. We just want to have peace between you. We just want to, you and me, let's be peaceful. That's how you fucking Edomites sound. All right, you try to make peace with us, but let's see what you're thinking in your mind. All right, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Let's go look into that word heart, okay? That word for heart is love, meaning inner man, mind, will, heart, understanding, heart of man. All right, but it's really going into your mind, your inner parts, how you thinking. Are you fucking Edomites? You come to us with some peaceful shit. All right, did you know that the U.S. fucking broke over 500 fucking treaties to the Native Americans? Every time you promise peace, you always come with swords. All right, you come to my people saying, "Oh, we won't put you in slavery again," but you have. We're just in another form of slavery. All right, birth certificates. All right, what else? Wage slavery. You're supposed to pay someone the day of. No, but you give us money every 2 or 3 weeks. All right, you put our people in prison wrongfully. All right, you give our people plea deals and plea bargains. All right, you murder our people on a daily basis. To this day. All right, that's why the Most High have indignation against your people, the Edomites. All right, but law. We'll go into that too. All right, these college systems, they come up here and say, "Oh, you should go to college. College will better yourself." All right, college was built up. Did you know college was built off?
Have you read?
Have you know? Let me ask you. I'm asking you. No. This is
the entire word yet?
I have read the entire word. What's your question?
Have you read?
What's your question?
Have you read all their free papers from the beginning to the ending?
What are you talking about?
Are you aware that they only? Are you aware that you're not from 12 tribes?
I am. I'm a Judah.
12 tribes. 12 tribes.
What about the 12 tribes?
Only uses half of the word.
Half of the word. Okay, so who is the Most High coming from?
Now,
who is? Let me tell you a little bit. Listen, I'm in control. This is my shit. No! Listen, get out of here. Get out of here.
All the free papers from beginning to ending.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You will find out
Who are
they
the
only
so-called
use half the word.
These
I spent 2 weeks in their community.
Who?
In
Who?
Coxsackie. I did.
Yeah.
And I read all
You
the
put
free
them in
paper.
slavery.
And
You put them in
and
slavery.
I
You
read
put them in
every
slavery.
free paper
You
from
put them in
beginning
slavery.
to ending.
This is the most
You're talking over me.
Do you
because
want? Do
you
you
don't
want to
wanna
hear? Do you want to hear about this? Do you know about this? You know about the
You
history
know
of Native
what?
Americans?
You know what? You're
The Native
changing
Americans
the
are the Northern
subject.
Kingdom.
You're
They're the Northern
changing the
Kingdom.
subject
Go to
because
2nd
you
Ezra
don't
chapter 13. Do you
want
read the Apocrypha?
to hear
Do you know about the
what
Apocrypha?
I said. Yes, I do.
Okay, all right. Did
Yes,
Jesus,
I know all.
Okay, right. So-called Jesus. What did he celebrate? Did he
But
celebrate the Feast of
I want
Dedication?
you
Yes.
to go and read the
Okay.
free papers from
What's the
beginning
free-
to ending.
Listen, get out of here.
And I want
Get out of
you
here, man.
to see
You don't know what you're talking
half
about.
of the Bible that they
I
use.
know the entire Bible,
And they
man.
use only half of it
You
to prove
stink
their
and you
point.
smell like alcohol. Get the hell out
And
of
so
here.
guess what?
Get the hell out of here.
Guess what?
Get the hell out
You're
of here.
in a
With
false-
all due
you're in
respect,
a half-
get the hell out of here,
half
son.
word.
Get the hell out of here.
You're
You smell
believing
like
half
alcohol.
the word.
You smell like alcohol.
They're giving
You
half
smell like
the
shit.
word.
Get the hell out of here.
They're giving
Get out
half
of here.
the
Sir,
word.
I'm asking
They're
you
giving
to-
you half
Get out of
the
here.
word.
You don't know what
They're
you're talking
giving you half
This is
the
my
word.
thing. Get out
Half
of
of
here.
the scripture.
This is the true
They're
scripture.
giving you half of the
Okay,
scripture.
who is the Most High?
Do they keep Torah?
Okay, who? Yeah.
Do they keep Torah?
Yeah, we keep
How?
the law. They keep the law.
How?
You wanna go into it?
How do they keep Torah?
The Native Americans
Did they-
killed
did they
for
keep Sukkot?
adultery. They were
Did they
going
keep
off.
Sukkot?
They're under the curse
Did they?
days. The
Did they
Israelites
really?
were cut off from
Really?
being a people for a
Okay,
certain amount of
okay,
time,
so the
and they're
problem
coming
is
back.
that when you
Have you
call
ever read Ezekiel
anybody an
37?
Edomite,
Ezekiel,
it's an
you
ancient
are an
tribe.
Edomite. You are an
It's an
Edomite.
ancient
Okay,
tribe
who are the
of a
Romans?
specific people.
Who are
in
the
a
Romans?
specific
Who are the
tribe.
Romans? Who are the Romans? What was Seleucus also called?
Mormons
The
are-
governor of Idumea. What is Idumea? Edom. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, sir. You
There
don't
you
know.
go.
You don't know.
Anybody
You
who
know.
follows Moshiach does not use
It's
that
like a
word.
shot. It means
Anybody who
Get
follows
out of here.
Moshiach does
Get
not
out of my
use
face.
that
I'm giving
word.
I'm giving you one more time. Get the
Anybody
fuck out of my
who
face,
uses
sir.
that word
Leave.
is not
Go.
of Moshiach.
Go.
You are not
Get
of
out.
Moshiach.
Go.
You are a
I'm not
false
saying
prophet.
I am a prophet.
You are
I'm
a
speaking-
false
What does prophet
prophet.
mean? What does prophet
You're
mean?
lying.
What does prophet mean? What does prophet mean? Break down the word prophet, sir. Fuck out of my face, nigga. Alright, the word prophet means pro meaning before, phesai meaning to speak. We're speaking before. We're speaking about America before the latter days. Yeah, I am okay. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Well, I'm arguing with him? Yeah, that's what things go on. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I come out here and I speak the truth to my people, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are an Israelite. All right, these are the abominations that the Edomites have done to your people. All right, they've hung us on trees. They abused people like him. He's probably a slave master coming back in a reincarnation. All right? But my job is to come out here and tell people the truth. He's coming here with lies. All right? The Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, they're the Northern Kingdom according to the Bible. All right? Please stand over there, please, for order. I don't like people on the side of me. But if you want to listen,
Well, no,
go ahead. But if you don't, you
I'll
can go
say
ahead
this
and go.
because clearly you got the schedule.
You can go ahead. You can go.
Have a good day.
Hey, sir, go, please. Just go. I'm doing my thing here. Just go.
Okay,
All
so
right,
not a sir, I'm a they.
Sir, they. All right, please go. This is my order. This is my thing. All right. I tell my people the truth, who we really are. All right. Fucking abominations. Everywhere I fucking turn, man. Abominations. All right. That's why this country's called Babylon the Great. All right. That guy came up here on some bullshit. All right. And since that guy asked, we'll go into it. All right. Cause I know this off the top of my head, man. All right. But if I can't find it, is what it is. But in this book here, you know, it goes into it, and it's just in the, you know, the beginning, you know. But you know, this entire book here, View of the Hebrews, our history of the Native Americans, it goes into how the Native Americans are the 12 tribes, and we can prove that with biblical prophecy, with biblical scriptures. And I'm not gonna sit here and argue with this motherfucker, man. All right, I told him to get the fuck out. All right, get out of my face. Okay? How else am I gonna handle a fucking situation like that? If I start reading, he ain't gonna get it. Alright? Fucking motherfuckers, man. Getting in my fucking face like that. Smelling like fucking alcohol. Think he could tell me something, man. But we're gonna go back into what we were talking about. Now I lost my point. But once again, you know, just to get our memory back, you know, they don't know nothing. He came up here pointing at me. Like, get the fuck out of my face, man. Oh, you're not Hamashiach. I never said I was Hamashiach. Alright, Hamashiach means anointed. Alright, Hamashiach Yom means the anointed. Alright, the Christians. Okay? But we'll take things one at a time. Alright? But first and foremost, we know that the northern kingdom are the 12 tribes, are of the northern kingdom. Alright, we can break that down with 2nd Ezra chapter 13, 2nd Kings chapter 17, 1st Kings chapter 11. But I'm not gonna waste my time. I tried telling him politely, get the fuck out of my fucking face, nigga. Alright, but these people always want to keep pushing over and over and over again. Why how by Shimi how I shot did not put my hands on that motherfucker? Because I wanted to. Alright? Well, we'll go into it, alright? This is the book of Hosea, chapter 1, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured, nor numbered. Which we already like that. There's so many of us, so many Israelites, that you can't number them. If you put us all together, you couldn't number them. Okay, the Black, Hispanics, Native Americans were all together. How that fuck nigga gonna come up here and tell me that the Native Americans are not the 12 tribes? Y'all the fucking 12 tribes, man. They are. Alright, we can break it down. They spoke of bastardized forms of fucking Hebrew, man. How do you break down Yohiwa? Why would the Native Americans know the name Yohiwa if they were not of the 12 fucking tribes, huh? Fucking, that shit got me fucking pissed, man. Alright? These fucking dumbass fucking people want to come up here on some bullshit, man. You want to take everything away from my people, don't you? Alright? But it's gonna fail. Whatever you fucking motherfuckers, Edomites, you fucking other nations do, you will fail. Every single time you will fail. Alright? Because it's biblical prophecy for our flesh to come back upon our people. For the flesh to come back upon our bones. Meaning for us to have our laws, statutes, and commandments back again. Which we'll go into that. We'll go into a little bit of that. This book of Hosea chapter 1, verse 10. It shall come to pass that in the place where it's said unto them, ye are not my people. That is a perfect example. That fucking busted up, dirty, fucking stinking ass Edomite white boy came up here smelling like alcohol, smelling like shit, coming up here telling me that the Native Americans are not the 12 tribes. Get the fuck out of my face, man. Alright? I tried to be polite. I said, go, go. I said, with all due respect, go. He kept coming close and said, go, go, go. Alright? Fucking people, man. Alright, where it said, you are not my people. Alright? Hold on. It shall come to pass in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people. Alright? There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. Alright? That's a perfect example of that place today. Alright? Of this place today. Of this place where we're told that we're not the 12 tribes. Alright? But we're told that we're not Israelites. Alright? That place where you shall be called the 12 tribes. Alright? What the fuck was he even talking about? Free thinking papers. He was drunk. That motherfucker was drunk. He probably didn't talk to any Native Americans. He's all in his fucking drugged out ass mind. Alright? But how can these people explain that? Alright? In a place where we told to them, you're not Israelites, then you shall be told you are. Alright? That was a perfect, that right there is a completion of biblical prophecy. Okay? Because he's saying, oh, you're not. And I'm saying, yeah, we are. Alright? And I'm not going to go into it with him because he was obviously drunk. So I tried to tell him, get on his way. You want to keep coming over and over and over and over again. It is what it is. You know? All I gotta say is that he better fucking stay away from me. Alright? But, you know, he's trying to fucking, you know, we'll go into that too. You know? Now the precepts are coming in. I fucking pissed him the fuck off. I told him, get the fuck away from me. I said, get away from me. You people, then a fucking dyke want to come up here talking to me like, yo, just get the fuck away from me. I said, I'm here to tell my people who they are. Alright? And for a second, it looked like the dyke might have repented. But she didn't. And she's gonna die by thermonuclear fire. Alright? What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm fucking fine. Alright? I'm very fucking fine. Get the fuck away from me. Fuck. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 16. All right, as also in all his epistles are talking about Paul speaking in them of these things in which some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned, unstable, rest, as they do also the other scriptures, unto their own destruction. That's something about our people. They'll take the scriptures and they can't understand it, they can't break it down because the Most High is not giving them that spirit, the spirit to go into them and understand them and know the breakdowns, be able to break down Daniel chapter 7. Be able to go into Songs of Solomon, to go into the real image of Yahweh Shai. You know? To go into the real image of Yahweh Shai. Alright? They can't do it. So what do? They rest. They wrestle. Alright, we'll go into that, what that word rest means. That's just further proof of how we know that he's a biblical, he's an Edomite according to the scriptures, all right? Any other fucking race of people will have the humility, all right? When someone tells you, okay, this is mine, this is my thing, I'm doing this, get away from me. All right, if you come in here on some bullshit, go. I'm not here to debate with heathens. All right, I'm here to talk to my people. I tell my people who they really are. All right? Second Peter chapter. Yeah, we're gonna go into that word rest, Slakia. Rest. That word rest is streblo, to twist, to turn awry, to torture, put to the right, pervert, one who rests or tortures language in a false sense. All right, and that's what you heathens. All right, that's what our people do. 2/3 of our people do. They rest with the scriptures. They pervert the scriptures. All right, especially these heathens. Okay, because they were given power over the earth. These Edomites, the wicked. All right, they changed the image of Christ. They changed the image of a so-called white man. He is a dark-skinned man according to the scriptures. All right, they changed the images of the 12 tribes. All right, the Southern Kingdom are so-called Negroes. All right, Jamaicans, and Haitians. And Northern Kingdom are the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, depending on the tribe. All right, but they'll paint them all as being fucking white. All right, they're not white. That's a violation of all kinds of scriptures. All right, because scripture says that Ephraim will be a cake unturned, meaning that Ephraim or Aparium, as you break it down in the Paleo Hebrew, the real Hebrew. All right, Ephraim is a he was mixed. He mixed in with the other nations. All right, he popped other nations' women and took them as concubines and had babies with them. All right, made Israelites by it. And that's why Ephraim, the Northern Kingdom, had that kind of look. All right. But of course, these heathens is not meant for them. All right. But we'll go into book of Psalm 73. This book of Psalms, chapter 73. Going to start at verse 1. A psalm of Asaph. Truly, the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. Are talking about the woeful elect of a clean heart. Our people that are people who are going to these scriptures. Our heart is clean. It is not polluted. These other doctrines, other philosophies, our mind is single. We believe we only worship at the Most High and His Son Yahweh Shai. Right? We don't worship anything else. We follow the true and holy doctrine of the scriptures. All right? We believe that Edomites need to be put into slavery, need to be put in bondage. All right? All right? We're not going to bow and kowtow to anybody, even if they come up here on some fucking vile shit. Coming up on some, pointing their finger, all right? If they do, let them do it, all right? But they're not going to come up against me, and I'm not going to turn and pervert true words because some heathen don't like what I'm saying, all right? And if he had a gun and he shot me in the head, why do you have by shimmy how it shot? All right, then I can fucking leave this fucking abominable place, man. All right? This place is a fucking abominable place to live in. This is no place to raise a child. This is no place to be happy. This is no place to be old. All right? And this is why the scripture says we're going to go into that as well. But we'll finish this thought first. book of Psalms, the 73. And it's loading for a second. Hold on, we'll open that up again. But you know what? That's just further proof, man. We're gonna go into that, but then we're gonna talk a little bit more about the situation, man. You know, that's why Yahweh now shy to put my hands on it, because you know, man. I mean, you know, shit. You know, sometimes it be like that, man. But you don't wanna get into fights all the damn time, man. You can just not even get into fights at all. But sometimes you gotta gird up your loins and you gotta put on and be a man. All right. Book of Psalms 73, verse 2. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. This is King David talking, I believe. Right? King David slipped up. All right. King David was not perfect. All right? King David made mistakes. Okay. He killed Uriah the Hittite, murdered him. All right. And he took his woman. Okay. Which that's going off. He broke a commandment. You're not supposed to kill your brother, murder your brother. Verse 2, verse 3. For I was envious of the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Does not the scriptures say, we're gonna go into it, you know, and once again, it's just shit, man. It's got so much swirling in my mind. I may have to do a sit down right after this. You know, I may have to just jump right into a sit down, you know, and just go on into it. Cause this fucking I think the spirit, man. This is shit. It's almost the end, Akim. It's almost the end. Yeah. I think it's the triumph of the wicked. Let me see if I can look up short time. I think it's in the book of Proverbs too. So we'll just take my time here and we'll see. Hold on. Triumph of the wicked is but for a short time, right? So this is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 5. That the triumphing of the wicked. Yeah, this is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed on the earth? All right, what man is it talking about? All right, the sons of the Most High. All right, man was created on the 5th day, okay? But the Israelite men were given laws, statutes, and commandments. The sons of the Most High were created on the 6th day. All right, and the men, the angels created, and gave them laws, gave them governances, okay? Job chapter 20, verse 4. Know not this of old, since man was placed on the earth. Don't you know this is the olden days? Verse 6, verse 5. That the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Alright? That the joy thing of the wicked is for a short moment. Alright? So you shouldn't envy these wicked that are having houses, that are having nice homes, nice cars. Alright? You shouldn't feel sorry for these wicked. You definitely shouldn't. Because these wicked, the same people that put your people into slavery. Right? That abuse your people, that continue to abuse your people. How is he going to fucking come up here and tell me that they're not the Edomites of the scriptures? Alright? Meanwhile, while they're pushing out the most horrid and most draconian legislations upon the face of the earth, forcing people to take various stabbings, alright? Forcing people to get stabbed up, okay? Trying to force people to, to take that chip when that comes out. You should already have it in production. They've been made that. all right, having laser beams, genociding people across the planet Earth. They're the Israelites. That ain't no fucking curses. Those are some fucking Edomites. All right, because the scriptures say in the curses, we shall be the tail. They shall be the head. They should be the tail. The Edomite is the fucking head. So if the Edomite's the head, how the fuck can they be the tail? How the fuck does that make any sense? Can someone fucking, can one of these fucking white boys come over here and break that down? You can't. All right? Because they don't know. Verse 6. All right? Though his exit mount to the heavens, and his head reaching to the clouds. Verse 7. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung, which they which have seen him shall say, where is he? All right? Perish like his own dung, meaning he shall be destroyed. That's why we read Numbers chapter 24, when it talks about Amalek. Amalek was first of the nations, but his latter end is that he shall perish forever. All right? Amalek going to these fake Jews, that is at the top, these Rothschilds, these fake Jews. All right, they were at the very top. Okay, but their lot is they're going to be destroyed. Once again, Obadiah 1:18 is going to be no more Edomites. Once that 1,000-year period is over, every single Edomite will be destroyed. Our Edomite man, the woman will be taken for spoil. Okay, but the men will be destroyed, which will cut their line off entirely. That means 1,000 years out of Ratazah, the end comes this year. There won't be any Edomite, those so-called white men, 1,000 years from now. They'll be gone. They'll be extinct. And the world will be at peace. You people may hate us now, but you'll thank us later. You will thank us later. So once again, Psalm chapter 73, verse 4. There are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. All right, these heathens don't have any bands or chains in their death. You Edomites, you die well. You die happy. You eat good food. You got good food to eat. You live in these nice areas. You got nice homes. All right. Meanwhile, my people were living in the hoods. We're living in the fucking ghettos. Or even someone like me, you may say, oh, you got a very good oratorial voice. You sound like a great orator, like a great speaker. Or like you're some sort of smart man. I live in the hood, man. I'm poor. I live right next to fucking Brownsville. All right, I'm poor, man. All right, because the curses are upon me. I am an Israelite. I live with the curses. All right, does that mean if you're an Israelite and you're well-to-do, does that mean you're not an Israelite? No. Some Israelites are well-to-do. Some are better off than others. All right, but me, I know for me, I'm pretty poor. All right, I may have excelled in school, but that's just the spirit that the Most High gave me. All right, certain brothers just got certain things they can do, you know. But you know, these Edomites, these other nations, they don't have bands and chains in their death. What problem with the Moabite going into? Oh, well, the CCP, well, that's their own people. That's their own people fucking oppressing them and kicking the shit out of them. All right, and they created that shit for themselves. All right, that's the Most High did that to them. All right, they're getting what they deserve. Verse 5. All right, that's once again Satan casting out Satan. All right, your rulership, Moab, is coming to an end. All right, the end is coming for your rulership. You're not going to win. All right. Verse 5. They're not in trouble as other men. All right. They're not in trouble. That Edomite right there ain't in trouble like we are. He's come here to Native American reservations, which is proof that those people, those Native Americans on the reservations are going off. All right, how we're bugged out as a people, how we're groping at noonday, how we're blind, how two-thirds of our people are absent of wisdom. Okay, because if they knew better, if they knew the scriptures, they wouldn't let that dirty honky coming down into their reservation. All right, they wouldn't let them coming down to their homes. All right, to talk to them. All right, what would they do? They would keep to themselves and go into the scriptures and find out who they really are. They would study. They would come out here in the highways and byways, you know, even alongside me. You know, that would be a beautiful thing. But they're not, all right, because they're 2/3 and they gotta be put to death. But if it comes out that if I can get a couple brothers down here, so be it, all right? It doesn't matter whether it's one brother or 30 brothers. I'm gonna keep coming out here and bringing out the word, all right? This book of Psalm 23, verse 5, they're not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men. All right? Neither they play like other men. All right? These other nations aren't plagued like us. They're not plagued with, plagues of the mind, all right, of our people going out serving these other gods, serving the false image of Christ, serving Buddhism and fucking Ammonite religions and fucking all these Chinese religions, Moabite religions, selling drugs to our people, killing our own people. You gotta be out of your mind to kill someone that looks exactly like you. You gotta be fucking crazy. Alright? A bitch will set up her nigga, alright, to have him get shot and murdered, alright? And then she'll come down to the white man to his job and will kiss his fucking ass. Alright, but when it comes to us, they treat us like shit. Alright, but when it comes to them, they treat them like the next fucking thing living, man. Like they treat them like fucking sliced bread. Alright? The so-called the Negro man down near America who treat the Judite woman like a piece of shit, when they go to the Edomite woman and treat them like the best thing fucking walking. Which he's not going off by having a woman of the other nations. But that's going off. He's not supposed to be treating his woman that way. Alright? Verse 6. Therefore pride compasses them about as a chain. Alright? Pride compasses them about as a chain around your neck, around them. Alright? These other nations are very prideful. The pride of fucking Moab. Alright? These other nations have a lot of pride. These Edomites have a lot of pride. Alright? It takes great pride for him to come up here. If he was humble, if I told him go and get away from me, he would have did that. But no, he believes himself to be above all people. So he came up here on some disrespectful shit, pointing his fucking finger at me. I told him, get the fuck away from me. I said, you smell like shit, you're drinking alcohol, you're drinking, get the fuck away from me. Alright? And if he got a little closer, I may have had to give him a right cross. Alright? I may have had to give him a 1-1-2. Alright, which I don't want to do. I want to just come out, bring out the truth. Alright, and not cast my pearl before swine. Alright, just come out and bring out the truth to my people. Alright, not to fucking dykes. Okay? Get the fuck away from me. Verse 6, therefore pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. Alright, violence covereth them as a garment. Alright, these heathens have committed a lot of violence against our people. Alright, these Ishmaelites, they created the wood, they brought the wood to create the slave ships. Right? They brought the components for the slave ships. Right? To put our people into slavery. Alright, the Ishmaelites, so-called Arab man, which Arab comes from the word Arab. Arab means mixed. Okay? But for Arab, you got many different people. They're not all Arabs. They're not all Ishmael. Right? Which Arab is really just an umbrella term. They're not all Ishmael. Yashima Allah. Yashima Allah means the Most High is heard. Okay? But no, I think that's pretty much it. I think I may want to go into one or two more. Verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. Alright, the eyes stand out with fatness. Alright, what was Esau's glutton? Fatness of the earth. He has the fatness of the earth, and because some Edomites are poor, they think, oh, then they must be exempt from the judgment. No, they're still Edomites. And if that bitch would have shut her fucking mouth, alright, but she wasn't anyway because she thinks that she's over a man, alright, then I would have told her. I would have told that bitch, one, that she's an Edomite, and two, that just because you're poor doesn't mean that your people are still not Edomites. Alright, because the wicked are in rulership. Alright, when you read it in Proverbs chapter 29, verse 1, when the wicked are in rulership, the people mourn. And the people are mourning. People got all sorts of mental disorders, bipolar disorders, all sorts of anxiety. These women, they take all kinds of birth control for the anxiety. Alright? People are mourning. They're sad, they're depressed. Depression's at an all-time high in America. Alright? But you know what? I think that's pretty much it. You know, Ratazah may do a sit-down or testimony video later on. We'll see how it goes. Alright, that's all I got. Shalom to my brothers, you know, keep pushing out there, man. Hey, you know, if people come out on some bullshit, man, just, you know, come out, man, and stand your fucking ground, man. Alright, because we're not called to be sissies out here, man. Alright, in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6, I believe around there, or 6, verse 9, alright, it says that, you know, that feminine will not make it to the kingdom of heaven. So you gotta be man. When people come up here on some bullshit, you gotta fucking poke your chest out, man, and tell them, get the fuck out of here, man, go. Alright, I told him go, tell him once, go, get the fuck out, All right, and eventually they're gonna leave. All right, because once you're not giving them what they want, attention, then they'll want to go. All right, they'll want to leave. All right, but once again, that's just further proof of who they are as a people. All right, so that's all I got. Shalom, shalom.